Hai and Assalamualaikum. In this video presentation, we will be presenting about diabetes prediction and causes with machine learning using Weka. My name is Aisha Nabila binti Azmi. I will present for the part introduction. Diabetes is a disease that affects the body capacity to produce or utilize the hormone insulin, which is responsible for transferring energy from means into cells. Insulin function as a key to open and accept glucose. There are two main types of diabetes, which are type 1 and type 2. For the cause, there are several causes of diabetes, including environment, lifestyles, and genetics, with type 2 diabetes being more prevalent due to an autoimmune reaction. Machine learning aids in accurately predicting diabetes risk, crucial for managing the growing diabetes epidemic. Why must diabetes be predicted? Firstly, prevent nerve damage, renal disease, eyesight loss, and cardiovascular disease with early identification and care. Next, allow high-risk individuals to implement lifestyle change such as nutrition early enough. Last, machine learning algorithm can reliably predict future diabetes risk using variables including age, BMI, blood pressure, glucose level, and family history. The aim of this analysis is to predict the causes of diabetes using machine learning technique.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syamil Irfan bin Shahrul Nazri, and today I will presenting about literature review. As you can see, there are 4 points of literature review. Now, let's get started with the first point. According to Knoll et al., diabetes affects millions of people globally, with type 2 diabetes or T2D being the most common form. Studies have identified several risk factors associated with the development of T2D, including genetic predisposition, obesity, physical inactivity, poor diet, and age. The landmark Diabetes Prevention Program, or DPP, trial demonstrated that lifestyle interventions such as weight loss and increased physical activity significantly reduce the incidence of T2D among high-risk individuals. For the second point, according to DeFronzo et al., the pathophysiology of diabetes involves complex interactions between genetic and environmental factors leading to beta cell dysfunction and insulin resistance. He also highlighted the ominous octet in T2D, which includes decreased insulin secretion, increased glucagon secretion, and increased hepatic glucose production, among other factors. Understanding these mechanisms is crucial for developing effective treatment strategies. For the third point, according to UKPDS Group, management of diabetes typically involves a combination of lifestyle modifications, oral medications, and insulin therapy. The UK Prospective Diabetes Study, or UKPDS, provided evidence that intensive blood glucose control significantly reduces the risk of diabetes-related complications. For the last point, according to Tuomiletto et al., public health interventions play a critical role in diabetes prevention and management. Community-based programs focusing on lifestyle changes, such as those implemented in the Finnish diabetes prevention study, have been effective in reducing the incidence of T2D. That's all for me. Now, I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
I will continue to explain about the methodology, starting from extracting data from Kaggle.com, the diabetes prediction data sets, which includes medical and demographic data. We employ data mining method using the Weka tools to clean the data. Select classifier, apply association rules, and ultimately build machine learning models to predict diabetes based on the patient's medical history and demographic informations. We begin by cleaning the data. Once it's extract from Kaggle.com, eliminating any noise such as duplicates, missing values, and outliers. The preprocessed data will then be stored to local storage for further use by ML algorithms. Following that alternative for classifiers such as a decision table, Gerib, 1R, 0R, and but we pick. We will not choose all characteristics since it is simple to maintain optimal accuracy in any model if the attributes are lower. After that, assertion rules, also known as market basket analysis, are used to find link between variables. This connection contributes value to the data collection by seeking to the link disparate bits of information. We utilize infogain attributables and correlation attributables to accomplish a priori association and attribute selection on the associated objects. This data mining approach enables more accurate classification and summary of underlying data across comparable features on product lines.
So for findings, this is the actual data and the filtered data that we found on Kaggle. Today, I will be discussing the key factors influencing the prediction of diabetes based on our dataset. So we analyze various attributes such as age, gender, family diabetes history, physical activity, BMI, smoking, alcohol, sleep, regular medicine intake, junk food consumption, stress, BP level, and urination frequency. These attributes are crucial in understanding the lifestyle and health conditions that contribute to diabetes risk. So let's look at the bar charts for each attribute. This visualization helps us to see the distribution and impact of each attribute on diabetes. First, I will talk about age. Higher age group have increased diabetes cases, indicating age as a significant risk factor. Gender-wise, there are slightly more cases in males than females. A strong correlation exists between family diabetes history and the presence of diabetes, highlighting the genetic influence. Next, lower physical activity levels correlate with higher diabetes cases, emphasizing the importance of an activity lifestyle. Higher BMI values show a strong link to diabetes, underlining the role of body weight management. Also, both smoking and alcohol consumption are associated with higher diabetes occurrence, indicating the negative impact of these habits. Poor sleep quality is associated with higher diabetes rates, suggesting the need for good sleep hygiene. Alright, next, less adherence to regular medication intake shows increased diabetes cases, indicating the importance of medication compliance. Higher consumption of junk food linked to diabetes, stressing the importance of a healthy diet. High stress levels correlates with more diabetes cases, showing the impact of mental health on physical health. High BP level shows a significant correlation with diabetes, underlining the need for blood pressure management. Increased urination frequency is a common symptom among diabetic, which can be used as an early indicator for diagnosis. So, based on this dataset, the prediction of diabetes can be effectively modeled by analyzing lifestyles, behavioral, medical, and symptomatic data. Proactive measures in these areas can help mitigate the risk of developing diabetes.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Shaiman and I will be talking about the analysis of classification algorithm selection for diabetes prediction. Today we'll be talking about the classification algorithm based on the accuracy in correctly classifying instance on our dataset. Based on this table, it presents the performance of various classification algorithms used for predicting diabetes. Out of all the algorithms evaluated, we will be discussing two that achieve the highest accuracy, decision table and PARC. First, we have the decision tree algorithm. It achieves the highest accuracy, correctly classifying 97.16% of instances. The decision table algorithm summarizes the dataset into a decision table, which is a simple yet highly effective approach. This method ability to provide clear and concise decision rules make it particularly powerful for classification tasks. Next, we have PART algorithm, which stands for partial decision tree. PART achieves an impressive accuracy of 96.85%. This algorithm generates a set of rules by building partial decision trees. The advantage of PART lies in its ability to produce a decision list that combines the interpretability of rules with the flexibility of decision tree, making it a robust choice for classification. These two algorithms demonstrate the effectiveness of rule-based and decision tree method for the task of diabetes prediction. Each algorithm has its strength, and the choice of which to use may depend on the specific requirements and constraints of the task at hand. Okay, next, we will be going to the association rule result. The a priori algorithm is a powerful tool for identifying frequent item sets and regenerating association rules, revealing significant relationship within the data. For this analysis, we configured the a priori algorithm with a minimum support threshold of 0.45. This means any item sets considered must appear in at least 45% of the instance, equivalent to 428 instances in our dataset. Additionally, we set a minimum confidence level of 0.9 to ensure the derived rule have high predictive accuracy. The algorithm completes 11 cycles, successfully identifying various large item sets and generating robust association rules. Next, I will be talking about the decision tree result we got with our dataset. Begins by splitting the dataset based on alcohol consumption, which proved to be critical factors in our analysis. For individuals who do not consume alcohol, the tree shows a category label not much with a value of 16.0. This suggests that non-alcohol consumers exhibit a lower frequency of diabetes occurrence. However, the scenario changed for alcohol consumers. For those younger than 40 years, the tree indicates a higher frequency of diabetes, placing them in the quite often category. With one instance recorded, this highlights a significant risk of diabetes among younger individuals who consume alcohol. Conversely, for alcohol consumers aged 60 or older, the decision tree shows no recorded instance of diabetes, represented as not much. This suggests that the risk of diabetes associated with alcohol consumption may be mitigated by age in older adults. In summary, next, I will present the trend analysis of the correlation between age and urination frequency in our diabetes dataset. The clustering of red and blue points suggests a significant relationship between age and urination frequency, likely influenced by the presence of severity of diabetes. The clustering indicates that these two variables are not independent but are interrelated. Next is about the analysis of the relationship between body mass index (BMI) and junk food consumption within a dataset related to diabetes. Many red data points are concentrated in areas representing higher BMI and higher junk food consumption. This suggests that individuals with higher BMI are more likely to consume junk food frequently, which is a known risk factor for diabetes. This pattern indicates that poor dietary habits significantly contribute to higher BMI and subsequently increased diabetes risk. Lastly, is about the analysis of the correlation between physical activity levels and smoking habits among diabetes patients. There is a concentration of data points representing patients who engage in high level of physical activity. The spread of this point along the y-axis suggests variability in smoking habits among these physically active individuals. However, there is a tendency toward non-smoking or lower smoking frequency within this group. This indicates that physically active patients are less likely to smoke or smoke less frequently.
For the conclusion, the study focused on predicting diabetes using different machine learning algorithms, utilizing the Weka tools and a dataset from Kaggle. The study tests 5 classifiers: PAT, GERIP, decision table, 1R, and 0R. The findings show that the PAT algorithm was the most accurate, correctly predicting diabetes in 82.42% of cases, followed by GERIP with the 77.34%, decision table with 75.26%, 1R with 74.08%, and 0R with the lowest accuracy at 65.10%. These results highlight the importance of selecting the right features and pre-processing data to enhance prediction accuracy. This analysis aids healthcare professionals by identifying key factors such as age, BMI, blood pressure, glucose level, and family history, which are crucial for the early detection and prevention of diabetes. Crucial work will to improve the accuracy of diabetes prediction models by fine-tuning algorithms and using cross-validation techniques. The dataset will be expanded to include more diverse and recent data, and additional medical and lifestyle attributes will be integrated to make the models more robust and generalizable. Research will also explore advanced machine learning and deep learning algorithms to enhance predictive performance. Developing an easy-to-use predictive tool for healthcare professionals and conducting long-term study to monitor the effectiveness of these interventions will be key steps. This effort aim to advance machine learning in diabetes prediction, leading the better health outcomes and quality of life for these risks of or living with diabetes. So that's all from us. Thank you.